The John Humphrey Centre for Peace and Human Rights is a nonprofit whose goal is to reduce racism, discrimination, and hate. They held 6 dialogue to action sessions across the province called Action Alberta. Teachers, trustees, community members, and parents got together and talked about the issues of racism. John Humphrey Centre released a final report on the public and Catholic schools in Edmonton, which listed calls to action to improve the system. Lainey Beavers from Big Stone Cree Nation in Treaty 8. She was one of the facilitators for the Edmonton session. She heard their concerns.
One of the concerns across the board from all parties is that there needs to be more representation. There needs to be more collaboration with the Indigenous nations that are here in Alberta to work in collaboration with the public school boards, with the Catholic school boards, to really implement a type of programming and just having that representation is critical.
Beaver says sharing tools that have been proven to work is essential.
There are some really good programming out there, but we need to see more of it. And, to focus on our Indigenous students, I see it in various aspects, but it would be great to have it across the board and maybe have both of the school boards come together, collaborate, share their resources, and enhance that programming to protect our children.
Nita Asadi was also a facilitator at the Edmonton session. She says schools need to decolonize and provide more resources for students not from a European descent.
If we want to decolonize our schools, it's important to develop that sense of belonging for all of our students. Now, that means we promote different languages. We understand and accept that other languages are also knowledges that all of our students have. And so policies leak into curriculum. How we develop our curriculum is important. We want our students to see themselves in the curriculum.
This is something that may take a while, but there's also some implementation that we can take action on right now.
Edmonton Catholic Schools declined an interview, but in an emailed statement told APTN that they implemented an equity, diversity, inclusion, and anti-racism strategic plan last month. Edmonton Public Schools also declined an interview and in an emailed statement told APTN that they also have an anti-racism and equity policy in place. A final report is expected in June, which will cover 6 communities: St. Paul, Slade Lake, Calgary, Lethbridge, Red Deer, and Edmonton. There is a collaboration session scheduled for June 30th with Edmonton Public Schools and the Catholic schools to share ideas. Chris Stewart, APTN National News, Edmonton.